What was working with Coach B like? Because he seems like he's like not a lot of people talk about him, but he seems like he's one of, if not the best offensive line.
People should talk about him, man. I mean, his resume speaks for itself. But as a person, crazy. He'll coach you hard. He'll cuss at you a lot. But he's a great guy. So he really cares about his players. All of us have seen that. So.
Gotcha. Is there like a favorite run concept you have from your time? Is there like a play you hear it in the huddle and you're like, hell yeah, let's do it?
Yeah, I can't tell you the play, but we have our double pullers concept. A lot of teams are copying it as well.
Yeah.
But double pullers concept just gives us a chance to run full head of steam at the end. So it's one of my favorite plays.
I gotcha. Who was the best lineman you ever went up against on the other side of the ball?
Went up against this year would be Quentin Williams. I thought he was really good. Penetrated well and changed directions pretty well.
Gotcha. Outside of like the Cotton Bowl or like the playoff games you guys have been in the past couple of years, is there like an environment outside of Norman that really like stood out to you? Like this place is like crazy? Or
I thought West Virginia. Those guys are rowdy. Their graphics team also, like all the videos that they have playing during the game are pretty cool. So I thought West Virginia had a good vibe.
I gotcha.
And Tech actually.
Texas Tech.
Yeah, they're crazy.
Gotcha. You guys think that you're going to be able to do you think Coach B is eventually going to move on? Because it seems like he's somebody that should get consideration for head coaching or offensive coordinator.
I mean, I think Coach B can go wherever he wants to in the country at any level. So it's pretty much just up to him, his decision for his family. But I think he can make it anywhere.
I gotcha. And how do you think playing in Riley's scheme has helped prepare you for the NFL? Because you guys do a lot of different run concepts. It seems like a lot of teams at the college level just run one thing. They'll just run zone.
Yeah.
And you guys do all sorts of different stuff.
Coach Riley, like you said, did a great job mixing it up. There were a lot of times we were in spread, so we were asked to work in space. But once the O-line kind of became the strength of the team, we started incorporating power run. So I feel like we've had a little bit of each different offense around the nation. I feel like we can run anything.
I got you. Yeah, absolutely. And one last question, have you gotten a feel from teams yet, where you expect to go, or are you just still feeling the process out?
No, I haven't asked about rounds or anything. I've just been speaking to everyone, trying to get to know every franchise and, trying to vibe with the people.
All right, hey, appreciate your time, man. Good luck to you. Boomer.
A couple more real quick. Is there something specific you came down here this week trying to prove to not just everybody, the scouts, but yourself maybe as well?
I was only really worried about proving to myself and that I belong here. I can compete with everybody, and proving to everyone else that the Big 12 and Big 12 offenses, we're actually the real deal. We're not just facing bad defenses like everyone likes to say.
Right. If there's one game or tape that you feel the most maybe proudest, or if somebody says one game that one tape, what's the tape I got to watch?
I would say Ohio State my junior year. I feel like my sophomore year when we played Ohio State at home, that was my second game ever playing guard. You see that I was nervous. I wasn't comfortable with my weight. And then we go into Ohio State's town, and I had something to prove. So I felt like that was probably the biggest moment at that time.
Is there a guy in the NFL that you kind of maybe look up to or mold your style of play around a little bit?
I'm sure a lot of guards would say this, but Zach Martin. I think his technique's amazing. The intensity and toughness that he plays with as well. And then Marshall Yanda, that guy's been doing it for years, and he's probably one of the nastiest people in the league right now.
Yeah, Zach Martin was actually down here in 2014 too. So yeah, cool path. Is there a specific maybe scheme that zone blocking, power, anything that you like or you're more comfortable with?
Anything, man. Coach B did a great job running different plays. I'm comfortable in outside zones, reaching people, moving them off the ball vertically. I'm also comfortable with a lot of pulling schemes and moving around in space.
No doubt. Kind of a downer question, but do you ever think about the safety of the game, the NFL, and the way the rules are changing and things like that as a lineman?
Not really. I mean, they take away some tools like cutting and lowering your head, but at the end of the day, you can't really worry about that stuff. You just do what you're told.
No doubt. Have the Vikings talked to you yet down here?
I was going to talk to them briefly, and then the horn sound, and we had to move on. So I'll probably keep in touch with them. Awesome.